In honor of Frank Ocean's birthday today, let's give Frank Ocean a birthday read. Tap into the energy of Frank Ocean. See what we got. What's going on with Frank Ocean? What's going on? Energy read. Hmm. He don't really like his birthday that much. I think he has a fear of getting older or something about missing his childhood or missing how he grew up. Like, it's like everything went by too fast for him. Four cups in reverse. It's like he finally has to realize that, like, he's getting older. I don't know. I feel like there's some insecurity about his age. I don't know if he just does not want to be 38 or he just kind of misses, like, it's like he could have taken advantage of, like, an opportunity he got when he was younger and he didn't. He just let shit fly. He's like, damn, I really, like, could have did this, or, like, I don't know. Something about him, like, wasting time or running out of time. Or just seeing how, like, he could have got away with, like, a lot more when he was younger. Like, experimenting with the style or something like that. I don't know if, like, he wants to be a rap. Okay. I, okay, I wanted to say rapper. I don't know why. It's like something about a style of his he wanted to experiment more with, like, as he was coming up that he didn't get to. Maybe he feels like it's a little bit too late in his career. He's like, damn, I could have started with this, or I could have did something. Maybe his mom was encouraging him to, but he didn't really listen that much. Something about his mom is coming up. Or, like, maybe he felt like his mom would judge him. I feel like I had to stutter, judge him. Because the Empress came out in reverse. So I feel like his mom had a lot to do with his career. Emotionally. I don't know what that's about. But maybe she cares about her image when it comes to him. I don't know if his family members tend to talk about his music a lot. Or just, like, you know, something like that. She doesn't want him to... I don't know. Like, she'll just say stuff like, oh, think about what you post before you do it. Or, you know, them type moms that just... She's very, like... Them type of moms that be like, oh, the internet is forever. You gotta be aware of your digital footprint and don't say nothing crazy on this internet because you know how people are. They like to bring up stuff and they'll make songs about this. Yeah, she was very adamant about not making a certain, like, genre. Like, she don't want him to go down a certain, like, path. Either she discouraged it or encouraged something that had to do with rap. Or she felt like, I don't know, he just felt like he couldn't because of his mom. I don't know why. Like, his mom is just, like, in the middle or something for some reason. What else about Frank? Um, he's scared to drop because there's something about timing or him not being in, like, close relations with somebody that's, like, responsible. I don't know if it's, like, his label or... My bad, y'all. Something had came up and I forgot to bring my cards. But we're still going to finish the read without the cards anyway. So I wanted to ask if Frank Ocean plans on dropping. And I'm getting soon. I'm really leaning more towards, like, March or April. Like, he's going to take his time. I feel like he's already working on something with somebody else. I'm getting, like, a feminine energy. Like, they're already, like, thinking about, like, collaborating. Or, like, maybe they had, like, a phone call conversation. Like, hey, like, did you still want to do this together? Like, I know you're still, like, kind of, like, incognito or whatever. This nigga, like, changed his number and everything. Like, I feel like the only way to really reach this nigga is, like, if he gave you his second phone number or, like, if you got this nigga email. I just have the strongest feeling that he just changed his number and cut off everybody that he used to associate with. But back to the thing I was talking about with his mother. I know that Frank Ocean is technically a rapper because, you know, he's rapping on, like, a few songs, features, all that stuff. But something about his style he wanted to, like, expand on more. Like, he really wanted to, like, dive into, like, that whole, like, edgier vibe of, like, rap and, like, you know, saying more like vulgar things. Like, because I feel like this nigga really has, like, a potty mouth. Like, I feel like he's came up with, like, some really, like, fucked up, like, songs that could, like, maybe trigger people in a way that I want to say, like, Tyler's old music used to. I'm not really a Tyler fan like that, but I know his older songs would be like, nigga, what the fuck, why you write that? But I feel like Frank was also, like, into that type of music as well, or, like, that type of style of writing. But I feel like his mom kind of maybe talked him out of it. Right, I feel like his mom talked him out of it. I just heard a honk. I feel like his mom talked him out of it, almost like, you know that's not you, boy, or like, no. Like, I don't know, just trying to, like, I just see people in his life, or significantly, like, a mother or something, trying to, like, ease him out of that. Like, I don't know, like, something about getting a lecture about him being, like, too influenced. Like, so once again, I feel like he is going to drop soon, and he's having a lot of regrets about his past and, like, how he decided to do things, like, music-wise. Let's see, what else about Frank Ocean do I want to know? Okay. How does Frank feel about his fans? I feel like Frank really respects his fans. And I feel like he be seeing a lot of, like, shit that people be saying about him, and he be laughing. Like, he really be getting, like, a hearty... I'm seeing, like, you know how Santa Claus be laughing, like, ho, ho, ho. Like, this nigga be giggling, like, at the shit that people be saying. I'm getting, like, on Twitter or something. I feel like this nigga, like, watches, like... He the type to search up his name and then, like, read stuff about him. Like, oh, shit, like, why does this person say this about me? Or, like, that's not true. Or he'll just, like, laugh when people say stuff about him being on, like, a hiatus and stuff. And when people, specifically when people see him in public and people in the comments say stuff like, oh, we're not going to hear from Frank for another 3 years, he really finds that funny as shit. Like, I don't know why I felt like I needed to say that, but he be finding that shit, like, he be giggling at that shit. Like, he thinks it's so funny. But anyway, let's see. I also feel like he really cares about his fans. And he doesn't want to seem like he's neglecting anybody, but he just really values his personal space. Like, he's going through, like, a hermit mode in his life right now, so he just needs everybody to, like, be patient with him, honestly. And he may be having a little bit of issues with his label or something like that. So it's not all his fault, is what he's trying to say. Like, it's not all on him. It's, like, it's not all on me. Like, I don't know what else to do. He kind of chilling. Like, it's almost like he's waiting for something or, like, the okay, but then he's also, like, resistant when it comes to dropping. Because he wants to make sure that, like, when he does drop, like, it's meaningful. Because he really cares about how people dissect his music and how people perceive his music. Because he hates when people misconstrue, like, his lyrics or anything. He's like, I'm going to make sure I say this shit so niggas can be like, yeah, this what the fuck he said and this how he said it. He don't like when people try to, like, dissect his music and a lyric and they overanalyze shit. And he's like, no, that's not what I meant to say. Like, he does not like shit like that where people try to, like, nah, he don't like that. So he wants people to really feel like they understand his message and they really, like, get to know, like, how he's thinking, because he really cares about how he puts his, like, songs together. Like, I feel like I'm about to cry, because it's almost like he really be, like, emotional as fuck when he writes these songs, and he wants people to, like, feel it, like, the way he does, you know? But yeah, that's mainly what I got so far. Like, he just wants everybody to be patient and to just, like, have faith when it comes to, like, him dropping, because he never ever forgot about his fans. Like, shit has come up and he's had to, like, be in, like, a state of delay for certain things when it comes to music, and it's not entirely his fault. Like, he feels like there's some things he can't really say about his music, so he just wants everybody to be patient and have faith, and he does appreciate and love his fans. I'm one of them. But yeah, happy birthday, Frank Ocean. Prayer.